Well, hello. Hello, everyone. We're back again. It's Thunder 04 time. And we got land in Darlington today, so I don't know how it's going to go, per se. I mean, obviously in the title we have some kind of optimism. The tire upgrade is going to be very, very helpful. I don't know if we're going to have race-winning speed, but I mean, if we could just have a top 15 run, I think that's really going to matter the most. But yeah, there we go. That's about right. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just hoping everything goes well with this stream. I don't know what really more to say. I look very blue. I gotta adjust the face cam here. Thought I had that all situated before I went live, but apparently not, because I look blue. There we go. I have some more color to me. That helped a little bit. So yeah, I figure it's just something new I'm doing, at least on Wednesdays. I want to try to make this more consistent. Have this on Wednesdays and then like Heat 5 on Sunday. So that's the general plan. We'll see if if I can actually follow through with that. But point standings, we are currently second, 13 back from Gordon. I don't think we're really going to be able to get the lead back from him after this race. Maybe Darlington we can have some kind of fighting shot, but not at Atlanta, I don't think. Ricky Rudd's still up there. Obviously, only 3 races in the season. It's still very early on to tell, who's going to do what. But yeah. So first and foremost, we got Atlanta to deal with. And I mean, I did some practicing. It seemed like the car was pretty good. So I guess we'll see how that kind of plays out. So for this race, we got very good tire grip, 100% on the tires, 100% on the condition, and 67 on the grip, 64 on the wear, so that's obviously very good. So we should, all things considered, be pretty competitive, at least tire wear wise. It should be pretty good. So we're going to go with that. The power is 64 on the condition. So, not the power, I mean, Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. So, that's not bad. Body is really the, yeah, that's good. 66 on the body, or on the downforce. Oh my god. So, yeah. So all that said, we got a 68 car, Jesus Christ, 68 car rating, which is the highest we've ever had up to this point in the career mode for this series. So, very good. I banged my finger off my desk. Ow. But, yeah, it's pretty good. So we'll jump into it because this race will take a while. So I don't want to prolong anything any further. So we'll just jump straight into it. Hello, Brandon. I'm doing okay, I suppose. Newman's on pole. Car setup here. It's basically the same setup as usual. I don't really think I'm ever going to change this unless it's the wedge, which I don't think I'm going to change in this one. But I don't know. We'll see what we can do in this one. I have a feeling we could do pretty okay. But Atlanta is a lot tougher in this game. It's just yeah, the AI have always been really aggressive. Not aggressive, but just difficult. They're always really fast. Their tire was really good, so don't really know if we could pull off anything crazy, but if we could just have a solid point run, that's the most important thing. So I think we could probably have a shot to win at Darlington. So we'll see how that goes. I think we'll get a pole because that almost always seems to happen at this track. 17th on the first lap, okay. As far as handling is concerned, it feels fine. I never really had any problems even in practice deep into a run. So it should be pretty good. Go through 3 and 4. Carried a little bit more speed, but we're pushing up the track a bit. First lap's a 30.5. This one has to be a little bit better, and it is. Hey, oh wow, okay. Wow, I didn't expect that. By a couple tenths, not bad. That's the fastest I ran even in practice. Practice I was able to get like a 30 flat, so that's actually really good. I don't know what we could do in the race. I'm sure we'll probably struggle on the start as usual, but we'll see. I guess we'll just have MRN take it away and have them kind of talk it out and see just how things go.
EA Sports welcomes you to Hampton, Georgia, site of today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Bass Pro Shops MBNA 500. This place has it all. They even have a 9-story office and condominium complex right here at the track. And there is always great racing to go along with the amenities. Isn't that right?
There sure have been some incredible finishes here at Atlanta. In the March race of 2001, Kevin Harvick beat Jeff Gordon to the checkered by mere inches to win his first NASCAR Winston Cup race. Given the circumstances and the emotion of that victory, that is one that people will talk about for decades to come.
The MBNA car has had a run of impressive finishes at the speedways this season.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's in for another great ride. Of course, what else is new? When we're at these tracks, he always seems to have a great race.
Michael Waltrip's career finally started to take off after joining DEI in 2001.
He always knew he had the ability. Now he finally has the ride to show it. I expect we will see even more of him in the future.
David Green is having
That
some
was
trouble
weird.
in the points this year.
And how
Oh no, the
frustrating must that
horror.
be? You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days and gain the valuable points you need. Those guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
All right. So, I mean, like I said, I don't think we're gonna have the car to win. I'll be happy with the Newman victory. Doesn't always win. I mean, he's pretty good in this game, but his AI doesn't always win often. So, I'll take a Newman win. Dale Jr. was in like the back, so I noticed that. Well, I don't know who's I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. Here we go, 162 laps. And green flag is out. And our journey begins of just trying to hang on. Seeing what the car can do on a long run. Because I haven't really tested that out. Obviously we have a horrible start, which is nothing new. That's just par for the course with this track on this game. Newman's going to get his 5 bonus points for leading the lap. Jeff Gordon's up here, which obviously isn't good because if he wins, then he gains more points on me, and I don't like that. Got to worry about the arrow push too, because draft, you know, that's a thing in this game. It's pretty cool. Just gonna try to kind of underdrive the car a little bit just to kind of keep it on the bottom so I can have a little bit of clean air on the nose so I can kind of get to the inside of Marlin. I don't know if that really worked there, but we got to the inside of him. And we're just going to kind of take it easy in this corner. I say that and I don't really go take it easy, but we got third. So that's cool. Now we just got to see if we can run down Gordon and Newman, which that'll be kind of insane if we can, just because this is only my second year in the career mode and the car engine is only at a 64, so it's not, I mean, it's pretty, you know, it's better than, you know, 50 like we were at this race a year ago. Or 1 season ago, I guess is the better word for me to say. Well, it seems like we're hanging on in there. I don't think that's a word or a sentence, but yeah. Also, I think the AI are going to have... It's going to take them a long time to catch lap traffic. It's going to take about 30-35 laps, I think. So, I don't think lap traffic's going to really play too big of a factor. It didn't really play much of a factor at Vegas. All too much, so I don't think it's... It just kind of goes to show how really challenging the AI are here, because even the ones in the back are, you know, still kind of sort of fast. Or the length it takes for them to catch lap cars takes longer. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think we're out of their draft. And we're not losing too much time. I mean, we're just under 0.7 of a second. Let's see if we can kind of close in a little bit if we can. I don't think I am. No, I'm not, because the ally thing went away. Little indicator. So yeah, I'm losing ground to them, which... It's quite unfortunate. Gordon looks like he's starting to drop off from Newman, so maybe we can get the spot on him. That'll be kind of nice to gain on him in the championship hunt. We'll see if that actually happens. Kind of curious to see how fast Junior gets up through the field, because he started like, she's in the 30s it looked like, so hopefully he has a good enough point day, or gets his way up through the field. I mean, he definitely has plenty enough time to do it. I can't remember if this is the track where we're gonna have the bad fuel strategy, or that's not a case. I can't remember. I see Kurt Busch up there in the top 10, so that's cool. Kurt's AI in this game usually doesn't run too well, so anytime he has a chance to run well, I gotta acknowledge it. Even though in 2003, I mean, he had an okay season. He was, I think, 11th in the points with 4 wins, I think.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots. 1 second, just 1 second back.
Yeah, it looks like Gordon's starting to fall off, which is good for us. He didn't lead any laps, so he's not gonna get a bonus point advantage on me. Luckily at Vegas, we ended up getting a top 15, or we got exactly 15. We didn't lose too much points to him after our win at Rockingham, so that was nice. We're there. Oh, we're there. I didn't think that would happen. I thought Gordon would pass Newman for the lead, but that clearly didn't happen, so we're going to try to get by him. Tony Stewart is fast, which is nothing new, so that's no shock. Okay, gave me the bottom. Couldn't really stick it, though. Try to set him up here to make the pass. Hopefully he can hold up Stewart, possibly. Just going to back up the corner a little bit. Didn't really work. I'll have to try that again, but I mean, Newman's surprisingly not pulling away as badly as I was thinking after these first couple laps. Oh, look at Gord's just inviting me to take the spot. He just keeps giving that bottom lane open. We'll duck down low. I think we'll get the spot on him this time. And we should, as long as we get through turn 1 decently. We kind of underdrove it a little bit, but that didn't seem to hurt us too badly. And we're going to clear him up too? I mean, no, but we're almost there. Okay, now we're there. Okay, we got him. Now Stewart's up here. Gonna probably take away the race win from Newman and just make this race boring, so I'm calling it. And now we'll try to run down Newman. I don't think we quite have that type of car to do that. But we could try to hold up Stewart as much as we can to try to prevent the inevitable or something. We're just gonna hold we're just gonna hold the bottom lane as much as we can. He's going to pass me, he's going to have to do it on the outside. Which he honestly might if he's just going to be that fast, or that much faster than me. Wow, he's just... wow, he's gonna do it. He's just gonna drive up on the outside. That is disgusting. There's no other words for it. That's just gross. Yeah, he's just gonna drive around me on the outside. Wow, that is a fast car. That is just disgusting. Well, that's disappointing. Well, I tried. Got Harvick, who's actually catching up here. Dale Jarrett's doing that, so I think we're going to eventually fall back, but it just depends on how far back we actually do go. I like to think a top 10 might be possible, but you never know, especially with that corner being awful. That was really tight. Just going to block Harvick here. Just like Stewart, if he's going to pass me, he's going to have to do it up on the high side. I drift up the track. There goes Harvick. I tell you, if Stewart wins, this is going to be another like boring finish or boring race because it's just expected. It's just obvious he's gonna. It's just expected. I guess it's the word I'm trying to say. I can't even make words right today. So after Gordon, it's Jarrett in 6th. It's a pretty good gap to the rest of the field after Jarrett. But it's starting to kind of get spread out here. Don't know when we're going to have to pit. I think it's every 60 laps, maybe? Well, the good thing is, Harvick's faster than me, but not fast enough to the point where he could just pull away, so I can kind of stay in his strap and kind of keep up the race pace, at least in the straightaways, so I guess in that sense, that's kind of good. So that's going to help me out long term. Kind of break away from the field a little more, and if our picker do mess up a stop, we can not lose too much time. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this is the part where I kind of talk about my day or whatever, anything else that's on my mind, because I don't really think we're going to have a whole lot to talk about for a while here. But, yeah, my day's been fine. It's just, I'm just tired. Just stressed out a lot, I guess. I don't know if I really want to get into it on stream, because it's just, like, just boring and depressing. So maybe I won't. Well, Harvick's pulled away from me now, so I'm not going to have his draft anymore, so that's going to kind of hurt us. Which is rather unfortunate. Lap traffic's going to play a factor, so maybe we can get benefited from that, or cheese some tenths on someone. Maybe, I don't know. No worry, Brendan, if you can't stick around. It's okay, no worries. But, yeah, I mean, I think Stewart's catching the leader, so, I mean, Stewart and Harvick are catching them. So, that sucks. Dale Jarrett's gotten around Gordon. Gordon's completely fallen off the map since the start of the race, where he was right behind Newman for a little bit, so I'm amazed to have more race pace than him, especially at this type of track, so I mean, I'll take it. I'm just kind of baffled by it. Newman gets around his first lapped car, 23 laps in, so a little bit sooner than what I was thinking of, about 30, so my oopsie doopsies on that calculation. Dale Jarrett's currently... yeah, he's going to probably get by me. So who's in 6th or 7th? I know Gordon's 6th. I don't know who's in 7th. Might be Kurt. Not sure. It's too far back for me to tell. But we're not halfway on fuel yet. Tires are good so far. Car is in good condition. Yeah, it's really nice to have a car that just drives well. Now, it's not fast. I need a little bit more power in the hood, but overall, I mean, it's pretty good, all things considered. Now, we're ahead of Gordon, so we're definitely going to gain points on. We might get the point lead if we kind of keep running top 5. And, of course, Skinner's just going to block me all the way off the track for that, for no reason at all. And Jarrett's not going to get held up by him, so that's just great. Like, you know, as usual, if they're going to get by me, they're going to have to try on the outside, and Jarrett's going to probably get by me on the outside if I have to imagine. There we go, tires finally getting worn. It took a while. So it looks like we can go maybe, I don't know if it's 50 laps. Depends on when we go halfway on fuel. Yeah, he just, Jarrett just drove right around me, like I was standing still. Sometimes I forget Dale Jr. had a horrific 2003 season. I kind of forget about that. I mean, he won at Rockingham, which was always, you know, always cool. But otherwise, I mean, his season was a complete joke. But fuel-wise, we can go 28 laps. Probably 27 is safe, so 27 is halfway, so that's 54. So it's going to be a 3-stopper for us, 54, 108. And then we can make it to the end from there. Actually, we're going to be right on the dot with that, essentially. Yeah, it's 54 laps, 108 to 162. That's 54 on the dot, so wow, that's that's perfect. We've actually gained a couple of tenths on the leaders, so that's interesting. I think Stewart just took the lead, so that's kind of boring. I think it's hard to tell. We've got Jack Sprague up here that we got to pass. Of course, he gives me a hard time. Yeah. Yep. Stewart took the lead. Well, that's boring. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's gotta wait till the first cycle of pit stops. I really gotta see how bad this car drops in the long run. I mean, even still, we're gaining on Stewart somehow, and I think that just could be because of lap traffic. It looks like Newman's fallen off a cliff because he's obviously in third. He's about to lose fourth to Jarrett. Or third to Jarrett, so that's going to be good for us. We might be able to get the position on him. Jeff Burton's 6th. I noticed that in the leaderboard, so that's pretty wild. Usually his AI is... Oh, never mind. It's Dale Jr. in 6th. Wow, what a tryhard. In the mid-30s all the way up to 6th is quite one hell of a comeback. I think lap traffic's... It's getting thick right now up there, so might be able to get some... gain some... track, at least some ground on the interval to some extent. So what's the gap now? 2.2. It was like 2.5 before, so I mean it's something. Got Stan Barrett up here. Ashton Lewis, is it? Oh, Stan Barrett. Okay. We'll get by him, no problems. Looks like Stewart really got held up in lap traffic because he's right at the end of all that, like, all that mess. Oh my God, frames. Game, I can't have you do that. Game, I can't have you do that. That was awful. Oh my God. I think we're okay now. Is that Harvick going for the lead? I think that is that Harvick up there? We had 3 different leaders in the 35 lap span, it looked like. It's hard to tell, so I don't know who is actually leading up there. Casey Mears gonna block me off the track because, of course. Get through the corner. Terrible angle, but that's what we literally had to deal with there. Hermie Sadler, don't even. Okay, he wasn't even close to me, so never mind. Yeah, looks like Harvick, I think, is the new leader, so this is gonna start to pull away. We got David Green up here, gonna block me off the fucking track. Thanks for not giving me any goddamn room. That's just fucking wonderful. Okay, got by him. Still losing time to leader. Newman isn't. I guess he still is technically falling off because I can see his indicator things, so that means we must be closing in on him somewhat. Try to make the pass on him here. At least, you know, try to catch him. But he got by lap traffic without really much of a problem. We're losing more time to leader. Well, the good thing is we're ahead of Gordon by at least 2 positions last time I checked. Thanks for just cutting down on me, yeah. Way to go, lap cars. You always have to be there to be in the way. It never ceases to amaze me. So Dale Jr.'s in my sights, so that's obviously not good. We might lose our top 5 position at this rate. Which is going to suck because we've been running up here this whole run. I really hate to lose it. But I think that's just what's going to have to eventually happen here because, of course, the lap cars aren't going to give him any problems. We'll be pitting here in the next 13 laps. The car has definitely gotten to that point where it's starting to suck. It took a while for it to happen at least. But I just gotta try to back up the corners just a little bit, just to kind of keep the car on the bottom, because obviously it's starting to slide up a little bit too much. And yeah, just when I thought I was catching Newman, I'm not. So that's unfortunate. I mean, I gain a little bit in the corners, at least in 1 and 2 I do. Off the straightaway though, or off the corner into the straightaway, we lose some time back on him. He's not really getting held up by lap traffic enough to really benefit from it. Yeah, we're having a competitive run. I like this. Jeff Gordon's down to 7th, so we're going to be, at least at this point in the race, we're only 3 points behind him. If we could somehow gain another spot, we'll get the point lead by like 2 or something like that. Stan Barrett, I think, scraped the wall there, so that was interesting. And he cuts me off, so that's just You know, just brilliant. Always a very much appreciated. We get by him. We have to go in the grass to do it, but we'll get it nonetheless. It did not want to turn there at all. Oh, man.
Hey, keep digging. This car's gonna come to you. Be patient. Keep digging. We need to pick up about 4 seconds on the leader.
So we got about 9 more laps till we pit, 8.5. I'm looking forward to it because it's definitely gotten. It's not loose. It's not slipping a lot, but it definitely is getting bad. It just doesn't want to grip as much, which makes sense.
Let's get to work now. Leader's pulling away.
I'm trying to keep it on the bottom, but the thing just won't turn. Junior's gonna probably get by me here for 5th, but I'm gonna try my damnedest to hold him back. I mean, we're doing it. He's gonna get by me. He has to do it on the outside. He's gonna get held up by Joe Nemechek, so that's gonna be good for us.
Time to go. Let's get on it. You're 4 seconds off the lead. Stay smooth. You can catch him. You're clear.
No, that didn't really happen. Okay, well that sucked. I don't think we've had any sort of mechanical failures yet, which is surprising. Usually we at least have one by now. I slipped up the track there, so I think Junior's going to finally get by me for 5th. I don't have the straightaway to kind of compete with him, so we're just going to have to probably concede to this spot. I mean, I didn't mean to hit him there, but actually held our own somewhat through this. So that was kind of impressive, but yeah, we're going to drop back. Just let him have a spot. We're not going to wreck ourselves for freaking 5th. 50 laps into the race nearly, so. Oh, that sucks. I'm hoping we can get by Newman at some point. I'd like to get a top 5 since we're so close to it. I'm glad to hear that my commission view was good. Yeah, I put a lot of time into that, just trying to make sure I get all my points organized and situated. It was just very stressful trying to get the timeline of everything down correctly.
Don't let them run away from you. Stay on them. We're on lap 50.
Wow, Junior just drove right by him. He was standing still. Oh, it took forever, but our tires finally gotten red. We'll be pitting here in the next 3 laps. I think they're getting caught in lap traffic up there.
The leader's gaining a couple tenths a lap on us.
By Robbie Gorin. Obviously, he just blocks me off the track. It's very Robbie Gorin to do that, so that's honestly probably realistic on that game's part. I just absolutely fuck up the corner, and he's gonna get the spot back on me, I think, unless I can pass him up on the high side, which very seldomly works in this game. This is so... we should be racing him so hard, or we shouldn't have such a a hassle trying to get by him, but we got by him. Lap cars, get out of the fucking way. Yeah, we're pinning this lap. I don't know why they were blocking me so fucking much for. Yeah, we're pinning this lap. Some of the leaders did the previous lap. Alright, perfect. 4 tire stop out in the way. Yeah, it's one word to describe. Look, it's basically Logano's just a bitch. That's what I would call him. That's pretty simple. I just thought of it too, that we're gonna probably have a slow out lap because we get through the gears really slow. They always seem to get up to speed quicker than me. Estimated time is 16 seconds, 15.7 on the pit crew, so that was really good on their part. Alright, well, sorry to Wardburn for kind of holding them up there, but we had to get up on track right away. It looked like we actually gained time just doing that. I don't know. Gordon was right behind me, so I don't know, something good happened. Is Ward pitting? No, he's not. I was kind of going up high just to give him some room if he had a pit, but that didn't happen. And now we'll see where this all cycles us out at.
You're clear. Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road.
I like to think we can get 5th, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast. The 4 car down low.
Yeah, it depends on where we cycle out. I mean, they're definitely staying out a lot longer, but they're still going to have to do 2 stops, so we could probably could have won another lap if we wanted to. So I think we'll still be good on fuel. It just will be cutting it very close. I don't know how accurate this game is when you're in the draft. It saves you fuel. Like, I don't know how much that calculated it, how much that helped us, how much it didn't matter. I don't know. But we got somebody else that's still staying out. So it looks like we're going to cycle back out to 6th, I think, which, I mean, it's good. We didn't lose any spots. And there's 2 cars down the road, so yeah, we should cycle out back in 6th, which is nice.
Okay, let's get after these guys now. Number 43 is entering the track ahead. Be careful. No one inside. All clear, buddy.
I have no clue where the leader is. Okay, they're way up there. Okay, well, never mind. Just cycle out 6th? Is that 5th up there? That's Newman. Oh my god, we're going to cycle out to 5th. Stewart's up there for 4th. They're going to probably pass me here eventually, but... Interesting strategy call. Maybe that'll help out in the long run for them. Because undercutting here does play a very big factor, because tires do fall off quite a bit. So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how it works out, but that's still 7 seconds they have to gain on track. That's a lot of time for them to gain, so just have to wait and see how that kind of plays out for them. I don't know, it feels like that's just too much time for them to make up. So now I have no idea who's leading. I was going to say Harvick, but I think we already passed him. Have to look at the leaderboard. Yeah, nice third, so
Got some passes left in there somewhere.
it could be Dale Jr. maybe. I'm lost. I'm very lost now. So we'll be pitting at a lap 108. So we will be technically undercutting them
33.
on that last stop, but I don't know if it's enough time to really make it be I don't know if it's going to be that much of a difference. I highly doubt it. But it does seem like at this rate we should be able to be a very comfortable top 10 finish.
Keep coming. We're getting there. Number 43, up high.
Yeah, I expected nothing more or less from Fittipaldi to be blocking like that.
Be patient. 30-19. We're running strong. Now let's work our way to the front. You're 8 seconds behind the leader. Stay smooth. We'll get there. All clear.
I'm not really catching store. Lap traffic's not really hurting them too much. Generally, the AI get around lap traffic pretty well. It's very rare they get held up by a lot from them. So I don't think we gotta worry about that too much from them. But I think for the most part, top 10 should be pretty easy for us to achieve. Even if we drop back to 6th or 7th, we should be fine. Stewart, I think, had a little bit of trouble getting around Craven, but obviously that didn't really hurt him. I am very excited for Darlington, though, because this car handles so well at Atlanta, and it's driving this well here, and the tire wear is this good at this track, then Darlington, I mean, obviously, it doesn't make sense, well, does it make, yeah, it does, no, it doesn't make sense, because Darlington at this point in real life wasn't paved in decades, or years, multiple years. And Atlanta was just recently reconfigured in '97, so it's only had about 6 years on it up to this point when this game was made. Versus Darlington, when that hasn't been paved since the '70s, maybe, I can't remember, but it's been a very long time since that point. Because they didn't pave it till 2005, I think. So. Can't remember, but basically how they, I'm just basing it on not how realistically it accurately depicts the tracks, but like how the game operates. Darlington seems like it's easier to run compared to Atlanta, so I mean if we're doing this good at Atlanta, then we should be even better at Darlington. That's what I'm trying to say. It took me like 5 laps to say it, but we finally got to that point. Good lord. Hello Landon Moody, thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it. Happy you can tune in and watch me try to get a top 5 if we can. If you're just tuning in, if anyone's tuning in, really. We pitted early, not because I wanted to, but because we really didn't have too much of a choice. We can only go about 55 laps on fuel, so I pit on lap 54 because I didn't want to run out of fuel if I stayed out extra laps. I didn't want to take that chance, so. We are kind of inherently undercutting the field by a couple laps because of it, and since that, we actually gained a spot during the cycle. Newman is on 8 or 9 lap freshener tires than me, so he should be theoretically faster, and much faster, so he should get by me here eventually. It just depends on when. Same with him and Gordon, I think, so. Yeah, I guess I'll have to wait and see. Lap cars being a problem, which is nothing new with this game. That was a horrendous corner. Good God. Yeah, Newman's already there, so
30, 36.
it's gonna get by me here eventually.
Keep it up. We're about 10 seconds off the leader. Hit your marks. Be smooth. All clear, buddy.
So yeah, even if I undercut them like this, I don't think it's still gonna be enough to really have it be a long-term advantage. So I think we can realistically expect us to get 6th or 7th in the race itself, which I'll be fine with. Solid top 10 run. We might be ahead of Gordon, maybe not. It's hard to say.
You're gaining on the leader.
But of course, Newman gets through all the lap traffic without much of a problem. But does have, you know, 8 or 9 lap fresher tires to me, so I'm not really surprised by that.
30, 23. You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. All right, now get hungry.
I'm just kind of shocked that
This 10-second gap to the
it's taken him this long to get up to me. I thought he would have blown by me much quicker. So I think he pit on lap 62. So yeah, he's took him 13 laps to get to this point. It's going to be 14 now once we cross the line.
30, 30. You're closing on the leader.
Got Jeff Gordon a couple seconds back there. Yeah, I think we're going to lose a couple spots.
Keep coming. We're getting there. Okay, you've got some driving to do. Leader has about 10 seconds on
And we
us.
got Casey Mears in front of me. Hopefully he doesn't give me much of a hassle trying to get around him. No, he doesn't. Okay, he's actually going to the high side. He might actually hold up Newman somewhat, so maybe that'll be a help. And it wasn't, so... Wow. So, before the first cycle went through, Newman had about a 3-second lead on me, like, you know, gap on me.
Running strong. Now let's work our way to the front.
So we'll see if that happens again. Because if we gained like 5-something odd seconds on him just because we pitted early like that. So that is a massive undercut advantage just from doing that. So the longer we keep them behind us, the better. So maybe we can, you know, gain more time on at the end of the race or something.
Catching 'em, buddy. Stay with it.
Because we're not going to get Ford. Stewart's like 4 seconds up the road. Junior's even further up. I think Dale Jarrett's leading it, I think.
Dig, buddy. Dig, dig, dig.
Will this hold up Newman? It might. It might hold him up.
Your right front tire's a little warm. Careful now.
Nah, it didn't really help. I mean, it might. Newman tries to go by me on the outside, and David Green keeps just staying up on the high side. That might hurt him. No, it didn't. Well, that sucks. Well, like before, we're just going to kind of hold the bottom here, and if Newman's going to get by me, he's going to have to go around the long way. So, we'll try that as best as we can. We're going to be pitting a lap 108, so we got 27 laps left to go in this tank. Fuel and tires.
30, 33. Catching up to the leader. Keep on it. We've made it to the halfway mark. Keep doing what you're doing. Right where we need to be. Fuel
Wow,
is at
Newman's
half.
just going to drive right by me. Wow. Wow. I mean, it wasn't even a contest. He just drove right through me. Well, right around me. Not through me. That's a legal thing, which I can rant on that. But I already made a video talking about it, so I really don't want to get into that again. But, oh, wait, hold on a minute. Oh my god, we actually had a run. Alright, didn't expect that. I thought it was game over from there. And since he's on the high side, maybe Kevin Grubb can hold him up or do something. I don't know where he's going. Alright, me and Newman. I can't believe I made the spot back, but Newman just got held up, so hooray to lap traffic for a change. That's really the first big major time in the race where lap traffic really benefited me there.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Number 12 is gaining on you. 30-56. Okay, let's get after these guys now.
Newman's going to try to pass me on the outside again. We got more lap traffic that might mess him up, so... Oh boy, that was an awful turn 3. Still somehow kept the bottom throughout all that, so that was kind of cool.
Number 12 is still there.
He might clear me. Yeah, he's going to clear me.
Clear.
Damn.
That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
Yeah, he cleared me. Wow, that sucks. Oh wait, Biffle might... I mean, if we could fake Newman up high and kind of pin him up there. Oh, we kind of... I mean, we sort of cheesed it a little bit, but it wasn't enough. I mean, we're there in Newman's draft, so maybe that can do something.
Okay, we're clear. 30-43. You're gaining on the leader.
If we can, like, manipulate the AI to go up high, get held up by Sadler, do something like that. Something like that, we could get the spot back. Oh my god, we might have found an exploit. I mean, I'll take it. That was some cheese factor that came into play there, trying to keep him behind me, but it works. And he's still getting held up. Well, not anymore. Oh, sorry, Spencer, I didn't see your message. Yeah, my dad's doing alright. I guess okay is the best word to describe it. Really the only biggest problem he's had is he's back to smoking, which you're not supposed to do, especially after open heart surgery. I mean, it's been over 3 months, but still, he shouldn't be smoking with, when your heart is weak. So, because he's back into doing that habit, now his stomach hurts, and he needs a water bottle, so... Yeah, that's the only thing. And it's stupid, dumb, like, he's so set in his ways, and the habit's so strong, he just keeps doing it, and it keeps, you know, that's really the biggest issue, which is annoying. So, I mean, he doesn't want to go to the doctor to get, like, one of those smoke patches to, like, you know, stop himself from that, which I'm hoping that actually happens, because, I mean, I don't understand the fact that, you know, that's really, like, the only thing. And Newman is really getting fucked up by lap cars. Oh my god. But yeah, that's the only thing. It's annoying. That's really the biggest issue he has is that. Otherwise, I mean, he's pretty much back to normal.
30-69. We're catching him, buddy. Stay with
This has been a hell of a battle for the top 5, I gotta say. I think it's finally gonna end here because we don't got any more lap cars to cheese him, to kind of block him in. A lot of cheese jokes, I don't know why. I just kind of made 2 cheese puns at the same time, so that was kind of incredible. But yeah, I think he's gonna finally get by me here. It took him a while, but
Still beside you. We'll get back up there. Okay, we're clear. Number 12, top 5. Clear all around.
I was close to hitting them. So we got about 15 laps till we pit. I'm hoping he doesn't pull away too far from me. If we can just kind of stay relatively close to him, I think we can be okay. Jeff Gordon's up here too. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, we're gonna be cutting it very close if we can actually get a top 5 after all this, because we made it this deep into a run and they finally, they finally got around me. So, maybe something can come of it. I don't know. We're almost half a lap down, but I don't think we're going to actually go full lap down just because by the time we got to like halfway, we were only like 12 seconds back. So at the very most, we might be 24 by the race ends. So not totally a lap down, but there's going to be very few cars left on the lead lap, it looks like, after everything's said and done.
Still there. Careful. Okay, we're clear.
Also, I'm still amazed that Newman and I are still this close after this many laps. It's been it's been one hell of a battle.
Take a look at the fuel gauge. 37. Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots.
Back up the corner a little bit too much, but I don't think that's going to really hurt us too badly.
63. Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Number 12 is outside.
This is
12 car still there.
this is insane. The battling we've been having between me and Newman this race. Me and Newman started on the front row. Now we're fighting for a top 5. I really thought he was just going to pull away from me once he got by me, but we've been kind of fighting back, which didn't expect that at all. I thought for sure I was going to lose it and he was just going to pull away, same with Gorham, but that really hasn't happened.
Let's get after these guys now. Still beside you. Careful. Okay, we're clear.
Got a lap car of Kevin LePage up here, so that's going to be interesting. Newman might just stay up on the high side and not even make an attempt to get by him. No, he gets by him. No, wait, he got held up a little bit. Oh, I got held up too, so. I got like an arrow push bubble thing. It just kind of stopped me a little bit.
Gonna have to step it up and stay in this one. All clear, buddy.
Okay, yeah, he finally cleared me. Finally has more than a car length on me. It took him forever. Whew, okay. Hey, hello Dave, thanks for stopping by. Does the car suck? No, it's actually pretty good. We've been running 5th, 6th, or 7th. 5th or 6th for most of this race so far. Car is handling really good. We got some good tire wear in it. So it's been all around pretty good. Just trying to maintain the gap, trying not to lose too much time from Newman. We'll be pitting in about 7 laps, so I don't want to lose too much time to him.
got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. Gas tank's almost dry.
Okay, well, we stayed with Newman for quite a while, but yeah, he's finally starting to pull away. That sucks. Man, I'd like to get a top 5, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Depends on how much later he pits. That might also affect him. Don't know.
Get up on that wheel now. Let's go.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, good lord. Okay, that... Alright, that just really didn't like that corner.
31-20. Let's get to work now. Leader's pulling away.
Of course, Hermie Sadler blocks me off the track. What else is new?
Wants to get by you. Clear all around.
God, I can't wait till I pit. The car is definitely... It's pretty good for a long time, but then right the last, like, 5 laps of the run, it just falls apart.
30-93. Don't let them run away from you. Stay on them. Hey, keep digging. This car's gonna come to you. Be patient. Car inside. Clear.
I'm gonna pit next time by. Shockingly, Gordon hasn't passed me, so that's kind of good.
30-83. They're starting to run away from you. A couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
Oh man, it's gonna be rough to try to keep Gordon behind me if we can. But I'm pitting this lap.
Number 24.
And
Up high.
perfect, 70 miles an hour.
Everything okay?
All right, 4 tire stop out in the way. I'm gonna get something to drink 'cause my fridge is right over there. And we'll see if we can get a top 5 or a top 10 or something good so we can gain on Gordon. Ow! What the fuck, control? That was weird. I guess I should have expected that, but that's a 15-9, so hey, Picker did exactly what they need to on that stop. Bringing it out in the way, back out on the racing surface. We gain, I don't know how much time we're going to gain, but I mean, it's going to be good. I just don't think we have enough laps to really benefit from all this, unfortunately.
Number 42, down low. Clear all around.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how this all cycles out, see how long the other cars in front of me pit, or how long they stay out for. The longer they stay out, the better it is for me, so I don't know, I guess we'll have to find out. There's Gordon there, so that is for position. That's good for us. He only pitted about 3 laps after me, so that's not too big of an advantage. So I don't know. I don't know how this is all going to play out, or how this is all going to cycle through.
I want to see more of those laps. Good job. We got some cars headed down pit road. All clear, buddy. Dig, buddy, dig, dig, dig. Oh, outside. Still there. Number 45 is looking high. Clear.
It's going to be close to see if we can get a top 5. Those people pitting now, they might have, I don't know. I'm so unsure.
We're faster than the leader. Let's get up there.
I don't think Gordon's going to really benefit from pitting. I mean, he pitted only 3 laps after me, so that's not as big of a tire advantage as, say, like Newman with like 8. And Gordon never was able to catch me that entire run, so even with on, almost 10 lap pressure tires, so I think we'll be fine with, keeping Gordon behind me, at least as far as I know.
33. Catch up to the leader. Keep on it. Lead cars are pitting.
And of course, we have Joe Nemechek up here just stalling me up, so that's just great.
You're clear.
Newman pitted about 7 laps after me, so
Number 25 is outside. The 25.
don't know how that's going to all shake out.
Okay, we're clear.
Is that going to put us 5th? I think. Yeah, 5th. Wow. Alright, that's really good. We'll see if we can keep it. I'd be shocked if our car actually has that kind of speed or that kind of pace to hold them off. Just with how this race has gone, I don't think it's going to happen, but I mean, damn it, I'm going to try.
We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. Going inside. All clear, buddy.
Let's see, the gap is just about 2 seconds. I don't know, we'll see. We'll try our damnedest to keep that gap the same. We got some big time lap traffic in our future here.
Number 31.
Probably fucking Gordon. Get out of the way. Yeah, there's a lot of lap cars up there, which might help us out. They may not.
The 31 car is still there. 33. Keep coming.
Actually gained a lot of time that lap, so I don't know what happened exactly, but
Number 31.
I mean, I'll take it. Maybe David Green, who was leaving pit road there, the previous lap held him up. I don't know. That would be kind of cool.
Okay, let's get after these guys now. Number 1, now left. Clear on both sides.
gap was about 3 seconds, so we're actually pulling on them. Just shocking.
37. You're
And
gaining
2.5. No, it's not 3 seconds, 2.5. But we can round it up to 3 seconds. That'll make me feel better. But either way, I mean, that's still pretty good. Got a nice buffer. We got some lap traffic here, too, that will kind of hopefully mess them up.
The 22 car, come on.
Get by him without too much of a problem.
22 wants to get by you. Clear all around. 30, 19. Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots.
You know, 40 to go. Don't know. I mean, we're going to be cutting it very close to see if we can actually hold on to them.
Making up some time.
They're actually gaining on me now. So that's a bit terrifying to think about. Oh, someone blew up. Johnny Benson, that's not for position. That is our first engine failure of the day. That's good. Someone had issues. Yeah, they're gaining on me from behind there. That's,
36.
yeah, it's 1.8. They're closing in. Lap traffic isn't hurting them as much as I was, you know, praying for.
Clear on both sides. You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. Number 9 is outside. The 9 car is still there. Careful. Clear. All right. Still beside you.
Ooh, boy.
30, 33. Dig, buddy, dig, dig, dig. Number 9 is still there.
That's an awful corner. Jesus Christ.
We're clear.
There goes a bunch of our time just on that corner alone.
The 19 car is up high. Number 19 is still there. The 19 car is right behind
Of
you.
all spots, you know, the difference between a top 5 and a top 10. That's just, oh, the anxiety. It's only a second now.
Let's get up
It's only a second. We still got so much more laps left to go.
there. 30, 20. Catch up to the leader. Keep on it.
Bill is really starting to piss me off. He just won't go away. Keeps fucking cutting me off, blocking me. Really starting to piss me off because we're losing time because of that. At least I think so. I just move.
30, 19. You're closing on the leader.
He must have been one of, like, the last cars to pit or something because he has unusual pace for being a lap down car.
The 9 car is up
He's
high.
gonna get held up by Mike Skinner. So thank you for that. That was a that's a big help.
Going high. 30, 30. We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. Okay, we're clear.
I'll see if Newman gets held up by them. No. No, he's still got to pass Elliott.
That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
I don't know what has happened to Stewart. He's only 7 seconds back, which the gap was a lot bigger before, so I don't know what happened to him to drop off. He lost a lot of time in the leaders, too, so I don't know what happened. Yeah, after Kenny Wallace, there's a pretty good gap to pretty good clean air for a while, so... And he's going to, of course, block me off the track and make me not have a good angle in the corner, just to make things just that much more difficult on me. Just because. And, of course, Bill Elliott just lets him go without any problems. That's really infuriating, because Elliott was doing everything in his power to keep him behind me. Just, it's very annoying. Oh, man. I don't see how we're going to hold him off for 30 more laps. I mean, we were unable to do that in the first run, or the second run. So I don't see how we're going to do that here. Either way, we're still going to gain points on Gordon because he is, I think still in 7th. So even if he gets by me, we're going to gain about 4 points on him, I think. So, I mean, it'll still be technically a net positive day.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots.
And Newman's there. All like usual, we're just going to hold the bottom. And just do our best to kind of keep that going. If he's that much faster, he can just drive around me on the outside, so... Yeah. Got some lap traffic in front of me that might play a factor, but he might pass me before that actually becomes a thing.
Halfway on gas.
Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to pull this off. I mean, we're going to have to do some... We're going to have to really get very lucky with how things play out.
The 12 car is passing high.
Well, he's there. Not quite there enough to get side by side with me. That was an awful turn. Turn 3 really backed up the corner more than I needed to. The thing just kind of got tight. Sometimes I just get through the corner and the car just doesn't turn as good as I want it to.
Got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do.
Oh, there he goes. He's on the outside.
Still beside you.
And they're kind of even with straightaway speed.
Number 12 is still there.
And this is where his tire was going to kick in because he's got more tires, or less tires on the lap. I can't even talk. God. Oh, God. Alright, well. GG to Newman. I tried.
Dig, buddy, dig, dig, dig. Clear all around.
Now we're keeping up with them in the draft. So maybe we could do like what we're doing before, and kind of try to manipulate them, kind of keep them up on the high side and get pinned by lap cars. I mean, that can help us out a little bit, but
Let's get up there.
I don't think that's going to be enough to really make it, keep that spot. Just like that. Just like that. That was
Got a top 5 spot.
perfect AI manipulation. We'll keep our 5th place for a little bit longer because of that. But 22 to go, 21 to go. I just don't think we're going to be able to pull that off for forever. That took a while to get by Hermie Sadler, so that was kind of shocking there. And might try to do the same thing on Steve Park if he catches up to me.
30, 59. You're closing on the leader.
Somebody else, I guess, had a mechanical failure or something, 'cause there's another car down pit road, so interesting development there. Also, Bill Elliott's fast all of a sudden. He might actually mess up Newman. So go Bill for that, maybe? I don't know. Another interesting layer to the race is coming in. Try to get around Steve Park as much as he's trying to block me off the track.
Stay with it. 20 now. 20 laps to go. Number 30. He's still there. Be patient. All clear, buddy. Right rear's getting worn. Take it easy out there.
Oh, man. We need lap traffic to save the day, and we're not really quite close to them yet, so I don't know.
67. That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up. Number 12 is coming up quick. 30, 56. Keep coming. We're getting there.
Oh, here comes Newman up on the high side. I think we're gonna barely keep the spot. Yes, we can. I don't know about this corner. Actually, I mean, we held it pretty good there. And now he's still there. This is an epic battle for 5th.
Okay, let's
Props
get
to
after these
Newman.
guys now.
I mean, this has been fucking awesome. Like, there's no other words. It's been absolutely amazing.
12 car is outside.
Are we still there? We clear? No, we're still there. Nope, we're good. Oh man, we just keep fucking up turn 3. Got down low. I mean, we're doing everything we can to keep them behind me. Lap cars be damned. I mean, we're trying. I just don't. I can't imagine us benefiting from this for much longer. God, why is Bill Elliott up here racing us so hard? Ooh, that was close. Don't want to make contact. Oh, he might get me here.
12 car is still there.
Oh, he might get me here.
Still beside you.
No. God.
We get back to the
Damn.
front. 30,
Damn. Oh, wait. No.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots.
Oh, wait. I mean, we're still there. We got draft. Lap traffic might screw them up, so it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Making up some time.
This car is something else. The way it gets in the draft and kind of pulls us along. Oh, it's good. Until it's not. But that might have actually... No.
You're down on fuel.
Never mind.
30, 42. We're running strong. Now let's work our way to the front. The 5 car. It's up high.
Alright, well I thought Terry was going to mess him up there, but
The 5
wasn't
car is going high.
quite enough.
You're clear.
I just can't believe we're still hanging on despite our car having so much more laps on the tires compared to him.
Left in there somewhere, I know you do.
Now we just have to like fake him up high. If we could just keep him up high, we can get him pinned behind Kevin LePage and we can kind of do something with it. That actually... Oh, that helped. Oh, that helped. It's not going to be enough, though, to complete the pass. Oh. Oh, that's not fair. I turned so hard I hit the deep... I pressed down the D-pad. Oh, he's almost in the wall. Oh, my God. What a fucking battle. What a gladiator battle. God, we need like a big group of lap cars to really mess them up. We do got a big group of lap cars in front of me, so that could mess them up. We could kind of try to manipulate them enough. And I don't know where Gordon went. I mean, we're racing me and Newman so hard. Gordon's nowhere to be found. 3 seconds back. I don't think we got to worry about him. I'm just surprised we're keeping up with them. I guess it's because the draft is helping us out that much, carrying us along. I'm amazed the draft in this car is that good to keep us up with them. And we got some lap cars here that can really mess them up here. We could probably cheese it somehow.
Go easy on those Eagles, driver.
That didn't really work as good as I was thinking, but we got so many cars here to work with. I think we can probably manage something out of it.
That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up. Got one outside. Still there. Be patient.
Oh boy. Newman just, like, I keep sliding up the track and that keeps making, like, Newman try to block me and it's not really helping him.
Number 41, up high.
Mears.
Still beside you.
Kyle, get out of the way, thank you.
Clear all around.
Oh man, I don't know.
Keep coming. We're getting there.
I don't know. It's gonna be tough to try to have him. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, Skinner's holding them up. That was a big help.
Number 4, it's up high.
Oh.
30, tell it.
Oh, Newman got checked up.
Okay, we're clear.
Oh, he's... Oh. Damn. I tried. He's going to get by Ward. He's going to get held up. He's going to stay up on the high side.
The 32 car has got a run on you.
Nah, I'm too far back now to try to make him move on. Damn. Ah. I tried so damn hard for so many laps trying to get by him. I just couldn't keep up. Two cars are side by side though, so I mean that can certainly mess things up.
Number 22 is outside.
I tried, man. It's just the fact I was able to hold him off for that long is kind of insane. Oh, Saller's gonna hold on. Hold on. Oh, no. Never mind. Sadler gave me hope for a second there. Wasn't quite enough. Damn, it's just the car turned into shit so bad there. I'll take a 6th. I'm fine with that. Man, I pushed that thing so hard in that corner, just hoping something could happen. Damn. I'll take a 6th. Fine. I don't know who won the race, but it might have been Dale Jarrett, because he's a tryhard. I'll take a 6. That's still really good considering where we're at Atlanta. Ow, my freaking hand. Good lord. No, it was Harvick that won. Oh my god, it was close. My freaking hand. Jesus Christ.
The race came down to the wire with a very close finish.
Ah.
Last lap, I thought we were
God.
gonna photo finish. That was really close.
The MBNA car never even got a scratch in this race.
Really? I wrecked on the I hit the wall on the last lap.
It costs big money to keep these NASCAR Winston Cup cars in tip-top shape week in and week out. When you don't damage them on race day, it helps save a lot of time and money.
We hope you enjoyed today's race as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next time, this is EA Sports signing off.
That was one hell of a battle for 5th. Like, holy Christ. That was amazing. That was amazing. For how long that kept going, and for how long that was going, we still had a shot. That was insane. Harvick somehow gets a dub. I thought it was Jarrett, but no. Oh my god, that was insane. That was insane. We only had, oh my god, 8 cars on lead lap. My lord. Wow. I don't even know what to say after all that. That was just epic. That was like, there's no other word to put it. It was just epic. Like that whole race, he just was there the whole time. Hour and 23 minutes race to get that done. 50% is pretty good. Oh, no yellows help too. Okay. Dale Jarrett's new point leader by 13 over me. Gordon's only 4 back. 11 is Stewart. 13 for us. Ricky Rudd is 28 back. Points battle's still pretty tight. Mark Martin's still up in the top 10. You like to see that. Anything we could do in the garage area? We got this that came in. That's a pretty meaty tire upgrade, which we can probably use at Darlington and Bristol and still get away with it. Once this comes in, then we can get in. We can probably repair the chassis too, because that is currently like our weakest one. That just came in, so that's 65. Once that's done, we could probably work on this, because that's our weakest one at the moment. Bodies, I mean, we can build a new one, but what would this be? 68. That would be 67. So I mean, we could build a new one, but let's see. Let's check our shop editions. 3 races left on the skid pad, so that's just for tire wear. So we don't really got anything going on with the bodies for quite a while, so we can build one. I mean, we got more than enough money to really do that and get it done in 9 races. So 202,000 with how much money we have in the bank in this one, so it should be fine. So we'll build that. That'll be done in a while from now. But yeah, that was nuts. I mean, every race so far has had a different winner, I think. 500 was Jarrett. I won at Rockingham. Stewart won at Vegas. Harvick won at Atlanta. So we have 4 different winners in 4 races, or 5, or however many it is now. Yeah, 4 different winners. That's nuts. Laps led. We still should be leading that. yeah, we still got a good lead on that. 64 over Jarrett, who led a ton after that one. But we're going to save our progress because, I mean, that was about as good of a finish we could have possibly gotten out of that car. Hello, Amani. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm, like, wiped after that. Jeez. What we got Darlington to do, it's a 400-mile race, so it shouldn't take too long. We're going to go into this with our best tire grip and tire wear stuff yet. I mean, I may as well try it. So we'll go with that. Engine, got this one. That's still pretty good. Body, that's going to be a 65 on that. So still going to be a little bit not ideal. But we should be good on that. So 68 car rating again. I mean, that's really good. I mean, we have a real possibility of winning here at Darlington. At least I think so. I mean, we should have a very good car. I've always liked racing this track. It's always really fun to drive, so I'm kind of excited for it. We'll do a couple of practice laps. Scoring's on pole. Mark's third. Ooh, that's not bad. Get a couple of practice laps and just kind of see. Just get a feel for the car, because I do want to, I do want to make sure I qualify all right. Want to make sure everything is good with the car. Well, as usual here, the car handles pretty good out of the gate. I really hope my tires don't. I really hope my fuel isn't going to be an issue here. So I think we're going to have a hot rod on our hands with this. I mean, that felt. that felt perfect. Which car is better in Thunder 4? I mean, there's really no different car manufacturer that makes the car faster. I guess in terms of body, like which one has like the nicest body, I probably would say the Dodge or like the Pontiac. Those are probably my two favorites in this game. The Fords in this era never really looked too good. Even like the late '90s ones, they never looked too good. So, I mean, that's my 2 cents on it. We're gonna jump into qualifying here. We're gonna try to just get a pole here and see if we can do anything in the actual race itself. I mean, got a pole at Atlanta, but that really didn't amount to anything. See what we could do off 3 and 4. That's gotta be better than our first lap. 27.5 maybe. Alright. Whew. Oh my god, we did it. Oh my god. By about 10th. Yeah, there is a lot of grip in this car. That's been the one issue I've been having with the 50% races, just because the races are so long. The tire fall off is really one of our biggest problems. So I wanted to put more emphasis on that. So that's what I went for, and I think that's going to help us out. Obviously, next up is probably the engine. Just get a little more power under that. But I did want to make sure. I found out very quickly in the career mode that tire wear is going to be one of the biggest things, and grip. So that's what I kind of went for with the R&D. So I kind of put my priority on that first. Because in every other time I play this, I've always kind of focused on engine. So I thought, maybe this time I'll try just adding in just grip and seeing what that does. And it seems like it's doing well for us. In the first season, we got like 5 wins and got 9th in the standings as a rookie. So, I mean, that's pretty damn good. So, maybe that method works. I don't know. I mean, we're in the 2nd season now. We already have a win. We have 3 top 10s in 4 races. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what we can do here at Darlington. I think we have a real shot of winning. I like to think we do, but you never know. So, yeah. Well, we'll jump into it, see what MRN has to say, and try to get a dub.
This is Joe Moore, along with Barney Hall for MRN, and we're live at Darlington Raceway, the granddaddy of super speedways, in Darlington, South Carolina, for the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. Barney, drivers love coming to Darlington because of its history, but they often leave wishing they hadn't shown up. Why is that?
Well, this is an egg-shaped track with different links and different bankings in the east and west turns. That makes it very tough for the drivers. But the question is, why is it egg-shaped? Well, when it was built, the landowner decided he didn't want his minnow farm disturbed, so they simply pinched in the corners of what is now turns 3 and 4 to give it the distinctive egg shape that it's now famous for.
The MBNA car is going to be a force for the championship with his impressive finishes.
Well, that's right, and I think he will have an excellent run in this one as well. I spoke to the crew chief this morning, and he assured me that they have a very fast hot rod.
Something a little out of the ordinary in this one for Mike Skinner.
You know, I spoke with the guys
Oh,
from that
no.
team in the garage this morning, and they said they tried something a little different in qualifying this
Wow.
week. They learned
What a
their lesson,
shame.
though. Stick with what works, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
The Net Zero Pontiac has not had the finishes he's
Oh,
hoped for
no,
in
the
past couple
horror.
races.
Oh, he definitely wants to
horror.
turn things around starting now. His whole crew seems determined to pull out of this slump. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull off at least a top 15.
Wow. Wow, they are so optimistic for Jack Sprague at top 15, where he's going to run like 35th. Yeah. Well, it's a 400-mile race. No, not. No, it's like a 200-mile race because I'm doing 50%, but... I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I'm hoping Mark has a good finish because he started 4th. Kenny Wall is going to be a moving chicane, so that might help Mark out. I don't know. We'll try. We'll try our damnedest. Point leader Dale Jarrett somewhere in the field. He's like mid-pack, I saw.
Starting out front are the MBNA
Well, here we go. Let's see if we can pull off a dub here. 146 laps. All right. We actually got a... I was going to say a good launch off the start, but didn't quite happen. And are we clear off 2? Oh, yes, we are. Oh, that was beautiful. Just got to take it easy in turn 3. A good launch off the corner. Perfect. I mean, that was a very good start. I can't believe our car held on to it. Looks like I think Mark Martin got by Kenny Wallace. Another thing that's going to be a big help too is just lap traffic's going to really mess up the AI here. It's going to really slow them up. So we got that on our cards, so we might be able to gain some time and just do well on that alone.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for.
We'll see how our tire wear kind of fares out in this one. See what helps us. So for right now, it's just really important to, you know, go as fast as we can. Try not to skirt the tires too much. Try to preserve the tires as much as we can. Even though I just said let's go as fast as we can, then we gotta conserve the tires as much as we can. But in this game, you can get away with pushing the car. Just once you start hearing the tires squeal, then you're pushing it too far. So I want to try to minimize that as much as I can. I want to build up a gap as much as I can, just in case the tires do fall off. We have a bit of a buffer zone to kind of worry about.
That was a great lap, buddy.
not sure what the fuel is for this one. I'm really hoping it's going to be like, you know, a scenario where everybody only has to pit twice. So I really don't want to get screwed by pit strategy if we're going to be running this well.
Keep it up, great lap.
I don't know, there's certain tracks I just really like. Rockingham's one of them, Darlington's another.
2776.
I don't know, it's just this feeling I have. I don't really know what to talk about, just because I've not really been in a good mood lately, so I don't know what I can really talk about. That's not going to depress everyone. I might have to make a video talking about it, but I don't know if I even want to, because I really don't want to get shit for it. I'm kind of getting tired of making videos where I don't know, like I need money and help and shit, and I just don't want to do that anymore, because my fans already did so much with the dad, you know, fundraiser stuff, and I don't have it in me to ask again, to, like, make a video talking about it, because, you know, I feel bad even doing it already, so I don't know. So then I'm thinking to myself, well, it's like, well, what the hell can I do for my future? Like, obviously I tried working, but then just I guess I have some kind of, you know, back problem that just won't let me work like that anymore. So it's like, you know, like, what do I do there? It's just, there's nothing really fun to talk about. I'm just in this horrible mental state, and I'm just really hoping I can just kind of somehow get through it. It's really fucking depressing. I really don't want to bog the stream down with that shit. Obviously, I'm just very stressed out about it. Just but all we can do really right now is just try to win the race. Move on to the next one, and well, do that next week, but try to build up some good momentum and point lead before we go into the next race, because obviously we're probably not going to win in Bristol, so I know that's not going to happen, so gotta take advantage of this good day when we can.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. Keep digging. I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
I don't even know what to talk about. I don't know what on earth to even talk about. I have nothing. You're just absolutely crushing the field. I'm worried about my tires. I'm worried about the fuel. I'm hoping we don't have to do like an extra stop or anything, because if that's the case, I'm going to be very upset, because we have like a 3.5 second lead. Our car's doing really good so far.
771. 47.80. Good lap. Keep hitting those marks. Whoa, that was a quick lap.
I just can't believe we're rolling this good. I guess now a fun challenge I can do is usually when I'm in this type of position, I'm just leading by a big margin. Then I kind of try to play the game of like how many cars kind of lap before we get on the race. It's just some kind of fun mental game I kind of play. I like to think we can maybe get up to the top 10 similar to how the leaders did at Atlanta. There was only like 8 on lead laps, so that might happen. Don't know. I guess we'll have to see how the tires fall off.
You okay in there? Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
Yeah, the wear is about on schedule. It's right about halfway on fuel and the tires start to fall off, so that's kind of similar to Atlanta. So that's a good sign.
Let's go. Right side. Still there. Keep digging. The 4 car is coming right. Clear all around. 28, 29. Oh, right.
Lap traffic is going to be such a pain in the ass. I mean, that was already a big deal just getting around Skinner. Hopefully the other people behind, the other lead lap cars have issues as well getting around them. That was another awful fucking corner. Sometimes that just happens. The car just doesn't want to turn or just does something weird like that.
28.73. Doing great.
Now I got right side damage. Now my OCD is going to be triggered. But we didn't actually scrape the wall. It was just the right side little bang, so... doing good so far in that regard.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for. Fuel's down to half.
Okay, so... we'll be pitting every 49 laps pretty much. So we'll actually just be good enough on fuel to make it to the end. Fucking Chase Montgomery, get out of the way.
Number 27 is still there. Clear. .41.
4 seconds to second. Oh boy, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make a pass up on the high side of Darlington in this game. No, nope.
The 16 car.
Game's really trying to make me wreck out of this race. I'm not going to do that.
Okay, we're clear.
Thanks, Jacob. I'm going to try to get the win here. I feel like I have the car to do it. I have a big enough lead. I mean, even if our pit crew messes up, we got a nice buffer, so I'm hoping things kind of continue in this trajectory, but you never know with this game. Denji. Sorry you can't navigate Darlington. I know that feeling. There's just some tracks where things just don't gel. I don't know if I have a track that's like that for me. In this game, I don't know if I have one where it's just like maybe Martinsville. Maybe Martinsville and Bristol. Maybe those are my two kind of weak tracks. So I know that feeling.
Still there. 28-33. Looking good. The 11 car is looking right. All clear, buddy. The 43 car is outside. 28-55. Everything okay? Hold your line. You still there? Okay, we're clear. Car outside. Hold your line. You still there? Still there.
Try to get a good run off the corner, past random Stan Barrett, who's going to block me off the track.
35. Nice job.
Gained a couple of tenths that lap, so I guess Gordon's getting caught in lap traffic. Kenseth is still shockingly in third, which usually his AI isn't great in this game, so it's kind of surprising he's running up in the top 5 competitively like that.
Keep coming, buddy. What's wrong? Awesome job so far, buddy. The 45 car is outside. Number 45 is still there. The 45 car wants to get by you. Clear on both sides.
I'm sweating so much. I'm in such sweat mode. Just trying to hang on. When we pulled away, I mean, we're still pulling away, which I cannot believe. This deep into a run, I mean, we're going to be pitting in about 13 laps, so I thought this car would have gotten really bad by now, but it hasn't. It hasn't yet, at least. I say that, and I kind of flubbed up the corner there, but... Oh, little contact there from Kevin LePage and Bill Elliott.
Careful, fuel's getting low. Far high, 28-68. Looking good out there. Still beside you.
Alright, good. That was kind of a pain to get by him there. We got by him. Try to get by Bill Elliott here, and he's trying to peek down low. He's gonna throw a block on me, I think. Yeah, he's trying.
28-60.
He tried.
Still beside you.
No contact there. Oh, gave Joe Nemechek a little bump. And we're going to try to clear him. At least try to... Oh, well, that's a... It's kind of a slide job. For no reason. But I guess technically that counts as a slide job.
48. Nice job.
Oh, boy, it did not want to turn there. Got about 8 laps till we pit.
48-40. How you doing?
Now the tires get worn, so it took a while, but it finally got to that point. So we just gotta nurse the car at this point. Hopefully, we don't lose too much time. We have a 7.5 second lead, so we do got a big buffer to kind of play with here, so we don't have to go, you know, all out. So that's kind of refreshing.
48-55. Stay under. Looking good.
Alright, well, I'm actually not losing too much time. It's kind of stabilized right around 7.3 seconds, so we're doing good in that regard, though lap traffic might be messing them up possibly.
Gas tank's almost dry. Time to fill her up.
We gained a 10th that lap, so
46. Let's
I don't
go.
know.
Number 1, top 5, 48-77. Looking good out there. You're clear. The 1 car is passing high.
Oh, man. I don't know, I don't know.
48-61.
Alright, we lost a couple tenths that lap. Yeah, the car's gotten bad. It took a while. It's definitely gotten very, very slippy. But we got a 7-second lead to kind of play with, so I don't think it's going to hurt us too bad in the grand scheme of things.
48-67. Let's go.
Still 1.2 in the fuel. So we'll be easily able to make it lap 49 with no problem.
Good job, man. Good job. Number 31, come on. 48-59. Looking good out there.
That was not what I wanted to do there.
Let's be a little more careful.
I was just looking at my fuel and messed up my angle in the corner because of that. Pitting this lap. Standard 4-tire stop. 69, 65. Okay, perfect. 4-tire stop, and that's it. Alright, done. Yeah, we're going to be barely good on it. We're going to be like a lap to the good, so. 49 is really our. I mean, I maybe could have gone an extra lap. Hey! Scott McNew with the 5 super chat. I really appreciate that. That goes a long ways with everything. I really can't. I can't thank you enough for that. That's awesome.
Thank you for that Darlington rant video. Took the words right out of my mouth. Logano proves once again how much of a little BXXXX he is.
Oh, I like how it said BXX. Well, I'm glad to hear that I channeled, or you enjoyed that Darlington rant video. That's all. That's good to hear. Yeah, that video just really, God, that race just pissed me off how that ended and played out. I wanted to do it like right after the. I was gonna upload it. Well, I recorded that on like. I recorded that on Monday and I uploaded it on Tuesday. I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to even make one because I was so disgusted with the finish, and it's just like, I don't know. But I kind of thought about it. I stewed over it a little bit, and I was like, no, I gotta make a video. I gotta get back into doing weekly race reviews, and I want to be one of those few people that like speaks their mind and is very unfiltered, and that's what I want to be about. And that whole finish bugged me. So I'm glad that you enjoyed the video that much. That makes me happy. It makes me want to keep doing race reviews more often. I'm just always hesitant on making them because I feel like a lot of my opinions are very few and far between. But in this case, I mean, it was like a majority of the comments. People were like, yeah, that was just bullshit. I was like, wow, I didn't expect that. Like 98% of it wasn't just me being salty about Rubbin's racing. It's like, it was nice. It was nice to be in the majority of the opinion for the matter. So that was kind of nice. I did see that. Rusty did blow up. I was just in the middle of my brain was in the middle of a sentence, and it just was too afraid to run away from it. Yeah, I saw that. So big rip to Rusty and his engine today. We are. Oh, damn, Jerry Nader, tell him how you really feel. Looks like the whole field's going to be able to do this race on 2 stops, same with me, so that's good for myself. You should cycle on to lead once everybody pits.
Number 38 is outside. Hold your line. He's still there. Be patient. Still there. Careful. 27.
And that will give us the lead. Yes, it does. Okay, good. Now we can try to pull away again. Couldn't type the word you wanted because I knew what you were trying to say. Because Streamlabs won't say curse words, so you have to do that. I understand that. That's fine by me. I understood it. I understood it.
27, 61. Awesome lap. The 5 car up high. Number 5 is still there. Still beside you. Make it easy. The 5 cars all over your back bumper. You're clear. 27, 8.
actually gained time during that pit cycle, so that's really good. Well, really the plan, all we can do in the race is just, you know, pit when we need to, pit on lap 98. Then we can make it to the end after that, so that'll be good. Got a bunch of lap cars in front of me though, so that's going to be a lap and a half to trying to get around them. MTV, you are right. Kurt is third. Holy crap! Wow, I didn't see that. Well, holy shit, Kurt is on a roll today. It's a good run.
The 22 car is coming line. All clear, buddy.
I don't know what happened to Chase Montgomery, but clearly he was in some kind of wreck because his bump ass should not be up in the air like that. Yeah, that is true. I did undercut them. I didn't really have much of a choice because I was going to run out of fuel anyways. But yeah, that also factors in too. So I guess we'll see if they start closing in on me more by the end of this run because they will have a little bit fresher tires than me. So I guess that's another layer to the race we have to kind of think about. But we got 9 seconds. I mean, we should be fine, even if we do fall off quicker than them or sooner than them. I guess is the best word to say. Okay, McMurray, that was pretty embarrassing. Wow, I mean, he just hit the wall like a bum. Boy, I don't know. This doesn't even feel legal. This feels illegal to even stream this right now with how well we're just destroying the field. I mean, good lord, it's just wrong. Fifth place is almost half a lap down. I mean, we are going to be very close to lapping the whole field at this rate. I mean, maybe not, but I mean, man, we are going to easily lap into the top 10, like no problem. This is just disgusting. Are you about to lap Tony Stewart? What is this? How many cars have I lapped? Oh my god, this is just gross. guess we'll pit around lap, or not pit. I guess we'll check the leaderboard at lap, next couple laps. Because I am very curious to see just what is going on in this leaderboard. How's this race playing out for everybody else? Because, I mean, my God, we have got to be lapped up into the top 10 or something. Lap traffic not really helping matters either, because that is a lot of cars. Tony Stewart's getting held up by Brett Bodine, I think. I mean, I know it's Brett Bodine 11, but I don't know if a driver swap changed off season that. Yeah, no, he's still in it. Okay.
Number 11 is outside. Go easy on those Eagles, driver. All clear, buddy. 28-15. Keep it up. Great lap. Got one outside. You're clear.
All right, back straight away. We'll check the race status. Okay. Okay, we have lapped up to. Wow, Ken's dropped back. They are currently. Okay, 15 on lead lap. So we lapped more than half the field, and definitely by the end of the race, I think we can get up to 10th, like easily. So I don't know. I mean, we're we're doing good. Mears is gonna hold up his own teammates. That's kind of fucked up.
28-41. Keep running that line. That lap was fast. Made it to the halfway mark. We can hold this lead. Just be smooth out there. Got one eye. All clear, buddy. Halfway on fuel.
MTV, you're right. I think that makes the most sense.
Number 10 is still there.
Then yeah, Kenseth had a horrific pit logic or pit strategy call. I mean, he was running third and he got dropped all the way to 9th because of that. Because I guess he stayed out so much later. Well, yeah, he did because he was the last person that pitted. So yeah, he got royally screwed from all that.
28-30. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. I want to see more of those laps. Good job. Small pass. Okay, we're clear.
I just can't believe we're about to lap Tony Stewart. That just don't make a whole lot of sense to me. That's weird. I mean, we're going to have a very good point day. We're going to lead the most laps. We have to, at least. There's no way we're not.
27-99. Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
Mark Martin's running 4th. They love to see that. I think Burton's 10th, so we're only about a couple spots away from getting up into the top 10 on lead lap.
You haven't got much longer on that left front tire. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear. 28-16. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? Right rear's getting worn. Take it easy out there. That one was quick. Let's do it again.
Oh, Kyle Petty. Leave it to Kyle Petty to hold up Rudd and Tony Stewart. I mean, they're not going to really have anywhere to go. I mean, we're going to try to take advantage of that and get by these two because they're actually pretty quick. It's been hard to get by them. But thanks to Kyle Petty, we're going to be able to do it, so thank you. And he didn't even hold me up, really, so... It's nice that the AI are getting boned by lap traffic for a change after, you know, considering how bad it was at Rockingham, Vegas, Atlanta. It's really nice to see them have trouble for, you know, for a change. Oh, man. We're still holding on to the lead. We're gaining more time. Again, we're going to be pitting around lap 98, so we only got 13 more laps left in the fuel run and tire wear run, which, like Atlanta, it takes a long time for the tires to really start getting bad, so happy to see that. That's why I put so much investment in the R&D, just to make sure the tires are going to be in good shape, so... I can't say I've been doing really good at conserving the tires, considering I just skirted off turn 4, so... Yeah, that's why the upgrades from the tire wear is very, very important. I don't know what that corner was, but there was an attempt of something there. I don't know what that was, but shockingly, Tony Stewart and Ricky Rudd still hanging on strong behind me. So they might have been one of the last few people to pit along with Kenseth. So that probably explains why their tire wear life has been pretty good, and they've been kind of been able to keep up with me. We're pretty close to getting in the top 10 because last I checked, Burton was 10th. Now that's a Darlington stripe. It took us 89 laps, but we finally got one. As soon as that happened, as soon as I win that corner, the tire wear thing got red. So yeah, that was ugly. We're okay. I see what you did there. Darlington and the Frogs. I see what you did there. I have not seen that anime, but I've definitely heard a lot about it. It was definitely like, I don't know if it was anime of the year, but it was definitely one of the biggest ones of that year. That was like seasonal, so. I appreciate that reference. That makes me happy. Makes me happy there's anime fans in chat. That butters my bread.
48-46. Wow, you're fast. Number 21 is looking to pass. Watch your fuel. 28-75. All right.
That's not real. I mean, I guess that's technically Darlington Strike. Don't know. People are pitting early, so that's interesting. Obviously, we can't do anything like that because our car just can't go that far in fuel.
28-52. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. The 19 car is inside. All clear.
Yeah, Tony Stewart. Yes, as soon as he got by me, he just passed all these other cars. Now he's back inside the top 10, I think. Sorry, Walter. I don't need you blocking me. Just move. Best dual anime, Craven versus Kurt. Oh, that's... Oh, I feel like there's some way to make that into like an epic anime battle. There's got to be some way that could be done. I feel like that's too perfect.
29-5. You're the man.
Yeah, we're gonna be pitting next time by. The car's gotten bad. It's just getting rough.
Is gaining on you.
Biffle.
You're doing fine.
Oh boy, yeah, we're pitting this lap. Yeah, it's definitely gotten bad. Thankfully, we have a 10-second lead, 10-second buffer. So we lost about a second and a half, maybe 2 seconds these last couple laps.
The 16 car is still there.
70 miles an hour. And perfect. 4 tires stop, repair the damage, and it'll be out in the way. Car handles perfectly. I mean, there's really no problems with it. Ugh. If Kent's still ninth, then you're close again. Yeah, I have to be very close to that in the top 10. Lady in black, more like wifey in black. I see what you did there. That's a good one. And that's going to be a 16... Oh boy, 17 seconds. A couple tenths off the estimated time. But we got a 10-second lead, so we should be all good to go. Shady lady. Hello, Braden Taylor. Thanks for stopping by. It's okay if you're late. At least you're here. I guess that's the important thing. North Star. Which, what race is that you're referring to? I don't remember that. Which one was that?
Got one outside. 27, 94. That one was quick. Let's do it again. Number
That sounds
45
awesome.
still there. The 45 car is coming up quick. All clear, buddy.
When you pit first and still come out top 20. Well, I guess that's what happens when I have a big lead. I can kind of get away with that.
You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
That is true. I'm not too far behind the new leader. First season of the series, okay. Can't remember what race that was that I got third by barely beating Gordon. I can't remember.
27, 82. That was a great lap, buddy. Number 24 is outside. The 24 car is still there. Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road.
Gordon really wanted to pit. Oh my god. Ow.
28, 11. Attaboy, keep it smooth just like that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah! I think that's the one where Ricky Rowe was trying to win or something. I was really rooting for him, and I remember. Okay, I remember now. That was a good time. I'm looking forward to going back to that track again this season to see if we can maybe win it. Hopefully, that'll be kind of cool.
27, 76. That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. All right. The 25 car down low. The 27 car is looking right. All clear, buddy.
I don't think to anyone's shock we should be able to cycle back out into the lead with really no big issues.
Keep coming. We're getting there. The 02 car up high. Okay, we're clear. Number 02. it's up
That's
high.
who it was. Ricky was trying to make the pass on. I remember that because I was so proud of Ricky for trying so hard like that. Because that was so legendary.
28, 26.
I think in this race he's in the top 10 somewhere. He might be. No, I think he's like 14. I think.
Clear. The 40 car is looking high. Number 12. It's up high.
Do I play this on PC? For this game, yes. I have Thunder 04 on console.
Keep it up. Great lap.
I have this on the emulator. It's the PC XS2 emulator. It basically just upscales a PS2 game, makes it look a little crisper, which is where I'm playing it at. Where I'm playing it as currently. I'm currently using a 360X or an Xbox 360 controller that's wired. You plug it right into the USB in the computer, and it automatically picks it up. It's a very simple plug-and-use type of thing. That's why I always like to go with the 360 controller, especially if it's wired. But we're back into the lead. I don't know what our interval is to second place, but I have to imagine we gained some kind of multiple seconds.
Keep running that line. That lap was
Sterling Marlin's only 2.5 seconds back. What? That's weird. Raven, no.
The 32 car is inside. Number 32 is looking left. Okay, we're clear.
I was gonna say, okay, we're good, but Makuchi basically said the same thing I was thinking of.
27, 87.
I don't know I don't know how, but Marlin's only 4.5 seconds back. I don't understand it at all. Wow. He did some crazy pit strategy or something. Oh shit, I'm sorry, Brayden. I didn't know about that. No worries about being late. No worries about that. Don't feel bad. Okay, Marlin finally pitted. Now we have 18 seconds on Gordon. My God. So now that's everything cycled through. Don't know how many cars are left on the lap. It can't be much. It's got to be under 10 at this point.
Some of the leaders are coming in together. Clear all around. That one was quick. Let's do it again.
Yeah, Gordon must be in some big time traffic. I didn't even pay attention to the interval to second place. Don't know where Mark Martin's at. That's kind of upsetting because he was top 5 the whole race, so something must have happened where he pitted much later. Car high or car low. What am I saying? I can't even make a joke right.
You're clear. Run some more like that one.
Jack Samurai Sprague. That's a good one.
27, 88. Good lap. You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
Well, I see Mark up there, so he might be running 6th and maybe Kurt's 5th or something like that.
Good lap. Keep hitting those marks. Right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
Wow. The mirrors is blocking so bad. That's so fucked up. He's doing Mark Martin so dirty. Maybe this will get Mark the spot, or maybe be able to get by him. Or not, he'll just stay behind him forever then, okay. Well, goodbye to Mark's chances of any chances for a top 5 after that. It's just, he just refuses to get by him.
Keep it up. Great lap.
I'm actually losing time to Kurt, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get to lap him. So we might have about, yeah, probably 5 on lead lap, I guess.
42 car come high.
Unless more lap traffic kind of messes things up. I don't know, I don't think that's going to happen.
38, 39. Attaboy, keep it smooth, just like that. All clear, buddy. Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
I'm just amazed how good this car is. I mean, it is just insane. I didn't think it'd be this good. I thought we had a shot to win, but I didn't think we would just absolutely destroy the field. I mean, this will be good because I know going into Bristol and Martinsville it's going to be terrible, so might as well take any chance we can get of getting a win.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap. Number 30 is outside. The 30 car is still there. Number 30 is still there. The 30 car is going high. They're on both sides. 28, 36. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? We got 20 laps left. Number 5 is outside. 28, 26. That one was quick. Let's do it again.
Okay, something must be happening because we gained like 3 seconds on Jeff Gordon, so lap traffic must be screwing him up or something.
Great lap, great lap. Whoa, that was a quick lap.
So if I'm 20 seconds ahead, where would they be on track when I get to 20 seconds? So they must be crossing the line right now. Yeah, that's nuts. I mean, the amount of time we're gaining on them is, I mean, the most we've seen all race. I mean, up to this point, I mean, we've been very lucky to even gain a second on them just because of lap traffic, but now it's like just completely destroying them. So it might be a case where like both lanes are filled up or something. Like something has to have happened for them to lose 6 seconds of on-track time.
28, 29. You're flying out there, buddy. Good job. Wow, you're fast.
Damn, it is a hell of a battle for a second, like you said, MTV, because yeah, that's 4 cars under a second. That is wild. Maybe Kurt could BS a second. That'd be kind of beautiful. I wish I could see this battle for a second. I'm too far behind it to see.
28-23. Good lap. Keep hitting those marks. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. Car outside. You're clear. Careful, fuel's getting low. 28-29. Run some more like that one.
Yeah, damn, Kurt's up to 4th. Hey,
Good job.
not bad.
Only 10 laps left.
Well, yeah, I'm still too far back to see what's going on in front of me, but damn it, I can dream. I mean, it is an all-out battle for second. Just imagine. That could have been for the win if I wasn't in this race. I just made this, like, there should be, like, nobody left in the stands because everybody should go home.
28-29. Good lap. Number 22, top 5. The 22 car is still there. Number 22 is coming high. Clear. 28-42. Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
It looks like 4th is all Kurt's going to get because he's about 0.8 of a second back from 3rd. So I don't think he's going to get it unless, like, more lap traffic really screws them up. Which could very well happen, to be honest.
Car outside. 28-39. Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that. Hold your line. You're still there. Careful. Clear. Car high. Clear on both sides.
Yeah, car's gone bad.
Just passing high.
We just gotta hang on. We got a big enough lead, though.
28-86. Way to go. You're almost out of gas. 28-49. Keep it up. Great lap. 5, buddy. 5 to go. Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy. 28-79. Talk to me. That was a great lap, buddy.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, that was just, dang, this has been total AI, just player domination. Had to let over 130 laps, maybe. We're just, you know, got more lap traffic to worry about. It looks like the top 5 is kind of settled out finally.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for. 2 to go.
Oh, Kurt's only 2/10 back at third, so hold on.
You're clear.
Hey, we're gonna be fine on fuel. We don't got anything to worry about. We're gonna be heading into the white flag with a monstrous lead. Oh, Kurt's third! Holy shit, Kurt's third. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, you love to see it. That is, oh, what a timeline. Oh, I wish I could see the battle for the top 5 because that is looking good. Through 3 and 4, we're gonna bring it home. We're gonna absolutely slaughter the field. We're gonna do it. Yeah! Ugh. Ow, my hand hurts. Ow. Davey Kawicki time. It's been 2 races, but it's been a bit. Kurt got 3rd, I think. And Mark got 8th. Newman 7th, so there was only 6 on the lead lap, I think. That was a good, juicy dub. What do I say? That was beautiful. And we absolutely just destroyed the field. Good.
Not a single caution lap was run in the whole race.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The MBNA car is the big winner in this one.
All the hard work this week has just paid off for that team. That was an awesome win.
They didn't have anything to say. Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't even know what to say. I'm just satisfied. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. My god, that is 1.34 $1,034,340,000 in the bank. We laid 130 laps exactly. Kurt gets 3rd officially. Gordon drops to 4th on the white flag. Wow. There was only 6 on the lead lap. My god. That is utterly disgusting. An hour and 10-minute race. Mark gets 8th, Ken's is 10th. And Stewart started 30th, got 6th. That is pretty damn good. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, we just flat out kicked the field's ass up and down the track. I mean, my god. I like to think we'll get the point lead because we got max points, 185 to Gordon's 165, so yeah, we should be able to get the point lead. I think. I hope so. I guess we'll go to the menu and find out. But yeah, our laps led tracker thing is going to go up even more after that one because that was like a stupid amount of laps that we led. Yes, we are by 11 points over Gordon. Hell yeah. Stewart to 3rd. Mark with his top 10 run gets 8th in the standings still. Kurt up to 10th. Ooh. First top 10 of the year for Kurt. 1 top 5, 2 top 10s. Not bad. Damn. Roush is all up here. Basically in the top 15. 8th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Wow. Huh. Man. Oh. Yeah, we have 314 laps led compared to Jarrett's 120. I'm sure that's going to change after Bristol because we're not going to lead any laps there. I'll be shocked if we do. We'll go to our team management here and look at a couple things. There's a couple of things we can look at, a couple things we can improve on. Definitely that number 2 chassis, that can be improved on. That can go up to a 67, so we're going to overhaul that. 321,000. Engines, nothing. Yeah, we obviously there's a lot we could do. Number 1 chassis is our weakest one, so we'll repair that first and foremost. That'll go to a 64. Bodies, we got that one being built, and our weakest one currently is number 3, barely. Yeah, the condition is a little bit worse, but we'll repair that. So I'll go to 68, overhaul that, and that will be it for all the car stuff. We got 2 more races on the skid pad. We'll get that at the end of next week. We'll save our progress here. I don't know what to do for next week because I think Texas is going to be another like really easy race. Maybe I'll just record that off camera and make it like a highlight video, like an edited video or something. Maybe we'll do that for this season just to get through some of this because Texas is going to be very uneventful. Talladega is going to be probably pretty good. Martinsville is going to be rough. California is going to be good, but there's going to be some like Richmond where we're just going to destroy the fields. Charlotte's going to be the same way. Dover's going to be the same way. Pocono. Like, there's going to be a couple of races in the schedule where it's going to be like that, so I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out, but I guess that'll do it for me at the stream. I'm tired. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what more really to say. Obviously, before we wrap up the stream, we got to thank the Scott McDo for doing the $5 super chat. I very much appreciate it. That does go a long way. So I do appreciate it. It's really nice of you to do that. Every stream like that, it's really it's really awesome. So thank you. Yeah, that'll do it for me. I'll see you all on our stream probably for this Sunday at the Heat 5 at Kansas. So yeah. Well, either way, that'll do it for me. I'll wrap it up. I'll see you all later, and as always, have a good night.